A parade of politicians expected back in Metro Detroit just as thousands of people from around the world arrive for the Detroit Free Press Marathon. But participants could run into some stumbling blocks before the race even begins. Good evening to you and welcome to 7 News Detroit at 11. I'm Carolyn Clifford. Presidential candidates Kamala Harris and Donald Trump return Friday, battling for your vote as Election Day nears. And with their return, it could lead to potential road closures and possible delays downtown that could impact pre-marathon race preps. 7 News Detroit reporter Brett Cast explains how marathon officials are making sure the race goes on without a hitch.
Well, race weekend begins Friday here at Huntington Place with the Expo and bid pickup, and runners should expect a little bit more security this year because now former President Donald Trump will be just on the other side holding a rally.
Before runners hit the start line, the Detroit Free Press Marathon weekend begins with the Expo inside Huntington Place, where runners can visit vendors, shop for gear, and check in for their race.
It's really cool. It's definitely a unique race over the bridge and through the tunnel.
Catherine Grant will be running the 26.2-mile race for the 4th time and was planning to come by the Expo on Friday.
I'm a teacher, so I was planning on after school, get down there before the rush and pick up my packet and then just lay low on Saturday, get ready for the race. But that plan has changed a little bit.
But now, along with the Expo, the convention hall will also be hosting a campaign rally with former President Donald Trump the same night. Doors for the event open at 3, but the Expo goes until 7. It's now been moved from Hall B to Hall A.
And that's going to ensure that our participants that are coming down to the Expo don't have to do the security checks that folks that are going to the political event will need to do.
Race director Aaron Velthoven says this year we'll have a record number of runners and 50,000 people are expected at the Expo over 2 days.
Because we have the international aspect of our course, all of our international runners must come in person and present their WXYZ compliant document, which is typically a passport or an enhanced driver's license.
Velthoven also recommends avoiding the rooftop parking deck Friday, where most runners park. It'll be briefly closed, and then in the afternoon, all cars must be checked by Secret Service, which could lead to delays.
Was there any thought that maybe you'd still go Friday and just deal with the traffic or deal with the delay, or is that just...
There was a thought until, I saw the parking would be different. And I just don't want to deal with it.
The race expanded Expo hours on Saturday to accommodate more people, hoping these last-minute adjustments ensure race weekend runs smoothly.
We worked really hard to make sure that it has real minimal impact on Friday, and I think we've accomplished that.
Shout out to everyone running, and it'll be great.
And the Expo runs from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. on Friday. It'll also have extended hours now on Saturday from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. In downtown Detroit, I'm Brett Cast, 7 News Detroit.
You can count on 7 News Detroit and WXYZ.com for continuing coverage as we count down to the election in November.